Did you stop getting strong erections and assumed it was just age? What if 4 common fruits in your kitchen could be the missing link to better blood flow and renewed intimacy after 60? This video lays out exactly which fruits to use, how they work, and simple habits that make them more effective, all in plain language so you can try them right away. If you want to see real, practical tips, hit like, subscribe so you don't miss the rest, and comment which fruit you'll try first or type ready if you want to start today. A surprising number of men who lose firmness don't lose it because of age alone. Often, the problem starts with circulation. Tiny blood vessels in the lower body stiffen or narrow over time, and when that happens, the flow needed for a strong erection simply isn't there. Restoring that blood flow can change things more than people expect. Energy, confidence, and intimacy can come back when circulation improves. Over years of working with men across different walks of life, a pattern kept appearing. Small dietary changes and daily habits made a big difference. The most powerful shifts were simple 4 everyday fruits that consistently showed benefits for blood vessel health and nitric oxide production, the key chemical that helps blood vessels relax and open. Start small and make it practical. A small glass of pomegranate juice or a handful of seeds after breakfast can be a daily habit. Keep sliced watermelon in the fridge for an easy evening snack. Its citrulline tends to work quickly when eaten close to activity. A few black grapes as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up replace less healthy snacks, and a piece of citrus at breakfast brightens meals while supplying supportive flavonoids. These are not prescriptions, just simple swaps that add nutrients and antioxidants without extra fuss. Pair the fruits with easy habits. A 20-minute walk, steady hydration, and regular sleep multiply the benefits. Cut back on heavy fried foods, high-salt processed items, and smoking, which harm vessel health. Expect gradual change. Some men notice small improvements in weeks, others over months. If you take blood pressure or heart medications, check with your doctor before making large diet changes. Track what you try, stay consistent, and treat this as a long-term, low-risk way to support circulation and overall well-being. Before listing the fruits, here's the core idea. These fruits supply antioxidants, flavonoids, and natural compounds that help relax vessel walls, reduce inflammation, and support the body's own nitric oxide system. Together with easy daily habits, they give a practical, low-risk path to better circulation and intimacy. No pills required unless medically necessary. Try to make small, steady changes. Aim for a serving of fruit most days rather than dramatic dieting. Simple ways to include them are a morning smoothie with pomegranate and citrus, a mid-afternoon handful of black grapes, or sliced watermelon in the evening. Pair fruit with a protein or healthy fat, yogurt, nuts, or cheese to slow sugar absorption and keep energy steady. If you have diabetes, count portions and watch blood sugar. If you take blood pressure or heart medications or nitrates, check with your clinician before changing diet for circulation. Some foods and supplements can interact with medicines. Expect gradual gains. Consistency, daily movement, good sleep, hydration, and quitting smoking matter as much as the food itself. When these simple habits are layered together, you support vessel health, improve nitric oxide activity, and create real, sustainable improvements in circulation and intimacy over time. Track modest improvements, energy, mood, morning firmness, or easier walks, and celebrate them. Small, consistent steps build confidence and often lead to better intimacy, health, and lasting habits that feel natural over months, not days. Stay the course. Many men are told it's just age, but that's often a misunderstanding. The smallest arteries, the ones that feed the lower body, tend to show trouble long before larger vessels. That's why intimacy changes can be an early sign of wider circulatory decline. If you catch and support circulation early, results follow. Food is one of the simplest tools to start with. Start by choosing simple, repeatable steps. Add 1 fruit serving a day, walk 20-30 minutes most days, and replace sugary drinks with water. These habits protect tiny vessels, lower inflammation, and help the body make nitric oxide naturally. Keep an eye on blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol. These are common culprits that narrow small arteries. If you smoke, quitting is one of the fastest ways to restore circulation. Also be mindful of medications or supplements you take. Some can affect blood flow or interact with herbal remedies. Track progress with easy measures. mood, energy, morning erections, or how fast you tire during activity. Small, steady gains are normal. Celebrate consistency more than instant results. If changes don't appear after a few months, or if you have pain, sudden worsening, or other symptoms like shortness of breath, see your healthcare provider. They can check for underlying issues and offer targeted treatments that work with lifestyle steps. The bottom line, treating it's just age, as the whole story misses a chance to improve life. Focus on circulation-supporting foods, regular movement, good sleep, and basic medical checks. These combined steps often bring clearer, lasting benefits for intimacy and overall health. Small changes compound. Try one new habit each week and ask a partner for support. Teamwork speeds progress. The first fruit to try is pomegranate. A close friend started drinking a small glass of pure pomegranate juice each day and noticed improvements in energy and firmness within weeks. Pomegranate is rich in antioxidants that help preserve nitric oxide and reduce inflammation. Clinical studies have shown measurable improvements in erection quality for some men who used pomegranate juice regularly. It's easy to add to your routine. Drink the juice, eat the seeds, or blend it into a morning smoothie. Try starting with a small glass, about 4-8 ounces, 120-240 ml of pure, no sugar added pomegranate juice, or a half cup of seeds daily. The fruit's polyphenols, especially punicalagins, help protect nitric oxide and lower oxidative stress in vessel walls. Whole seeds add fiber, which slows sugar absorption and supports gut health, while juice gives a quicker antioxidant boost. For best results, make it part of a morning habit or a post-walk snack and combine it with regular movement and good sleep. If you have diabetes, watch portion size and favor whole seeds. If you take blood pressure meds or blood thinners, check with your clinician because pomegranate can affect some drugs. Start modestly, give it a few weeks to see changes, and adjust based on how you feel. Also, prefer pure or freshly pressed juice without added sugars, and opt for whole seeds when possible to gain fiber. Keep a simple diary of changes in energy, mood, stamina, and intimacy so you can notice improvements and discuss them with your clinician if needed. Check meds. Next is watermelon, fast-acting when used right. A parent who always kept sliced watermelon on hot afternoons later shared that making it a nightly habit made a surprising difference. Watermelon contains citrulline, a compound the body converts to arginine and then to nitric oxide. That cascade supports vessel relaxation and can start to help circulation relatively quickly, especially when eaten after activity or before intimate moments. It's hydrating, pleasant to eat, and easy to make part of an evening routine. Try 1 to 2 cups of fresh diced watermelon in the evening or about 30 to 60 minutes before an intimate moment. The whole fruit is preferable to juice because its fiber helps steady blood sugar and slows sugar spikes. For a mild extra lift, blend watermelon with a handful of leafy greens such as spinach or arugula. These add dietary nitrates and antioxidants that support the same nitric oxide pathways as citrulline. Pair a serving with a small protein snack, like a few nuts or plain yogurt, to help maintain steady energy. Avoid large portions of added sugars or heavy desserts near bedtime. If you have diabetes, kidney disease, or take medications that affect potassium, check with your clinician about portion size and timing. To preserve nutrients, keep cut watermelon chilled and eat it within days. Frozen cubes make quick, easy smoothies. Remember, consistency matters. Combined with daily walking, good sleep, and reduced processed foods, regular watermelon use can be a simple, tasty step toward better circulation. Black grapes are the third fruit to consider. A longtime neighbor added a handful of black grapes to his daily snacks and reported better mood, more energy, and improved intimacy over a few weeks. Grapes contain resveratrol, an antioxidant that supports endothelial function, the health of vessel linings, and may help maintain testosterone balance indirectly by reducing oxidative stress. Fresh or frozen grapes are a simple, no-prep snack to keep on hand. Try a standard serving of about a cup, roughly a handful to a small bowl, as a daily habit. Eat them plain, toss them into plain yogurt, or pair them with a small handful of nuts for protein and healthier blood sugar balance. Frozen grapes make a refreshing evening treat that can be mailed directly into a routine without extra prep. You can also have grapes into salads or blend a few into a morning smoothie with spinach. and a squeeze of lemon to boost nitric oxide supporting nutrients. A quick note on safety. Grapes are generally safe, but they contain natural sugars, so factor them into your overall carbohydrate intake if you have diabetes. Resveratrol can have mild effects on blood clotting, so if you take blood thinners, check with your healthcare provider before making large changes. Like the other fruits, grapes work best combined with movement, sleep, and reduced processed foods. Simple, steady steps add up over weeks. Start modestly. Add grapes daily, watch for benefits in mood, energy, and intimacy, and check with your healthcare provider about diabetes or blood thinners. Citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes are the fourth group. A retired engineer friend swore by his morning fresh squeezed orange juice and felt lighter, more energetic over time. Citrus provides flavonoids like hesperidin that help strengthen vessel walls, reduce inflammation, and improve arterial flexibility. Small daily servings, a slice at breakfast, lemon in water, or grapefruit with lunch, add up and support healthier blood flow throughout the day. For best results, favor whole fruit when you can. The fiber in an orange or grapefruit slows sugar absorption, keeps you full longer, and adds gut-friendly benefits that juice alone doesn't provide. Use lemon or lime in water to boost hydration and make drinking water more appealing, which itself aids circulation. Grate citrus zest into salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. The peel contains extra flavonoids and aroma compounds that punch up benefits and flavor. Be mindful of portions. 1 medium orange or half a grapefruit daily, or a small glass, 4-8 oz of juice occasionally, is a sensible approach. Important safety notes. Grapefruit can interact with many medications by blocking an enzyme, CYP3A4, and raising drug levels. If you take statins, certain blood pressure meds, some anti-anxiety drugs, or other prescriptions, check with your doctor or pharmacist before adding grapefruit regularly. Also, if you have acid reflux or are watching blood sugar, prefer whole fruit over large amounts of juice. Small, consistent additions of citrus combined with movement, hydration, and sleep make these fruits an easy, low-risk step toward better circulation. Fruits work best when combined with a few basic habits. Walk 20 minutes a day, brisk but comfortable, to boost circulation. Stay hydrated, blood volume and flow depend on it. Prioritize sleep since repair and hormone balance happen during rest. Cut back on processed meats, fried foods, and excessive alcohol, which harm the vessel lining over time. These steps don't require drastic effort, just consistency. Add small, practical tweaks. Eat whole fruit rather than sugary juices to get fiber and avoid spikes in blood sugar. And pair fruit with a little healthy fat or protein, nuts, yogurt, to make snacks more satisfying and steady your energy. Time matters a bit. Watermelon or a light fruit snack in the evening can be helpful if you want quicker nitric oxide support, while citrus in the morning supports lasting antioxidant intake. Keep a fridge-ready bowl of grapes or pomegranate seeds, so it's easy to choose them over less healthy options. Include gentle strength work twice a week, bodyweight squats, light resistance, to help blood flow and muscle tone. Finally, manage stress with simple breathing or short walks, and check in with your clinician if you have persistent changes. Many causes are treatable, and combining food with these habits gives you the best chance of real improvement. Small, steady changes compound. Track simple wins, celebrate progress, and involve a partner or friend for accountability. Lasting gains come from kindness to yourself, consistency, and realistic goals you can keep long-term. Start today now. Expectations. Some men notice small changes within weeks, others take a few months. The quickest improvements can come from foods that boost nitric oxide faster, like watermelon if timed well, but lasting change comes from steady habits. Think of this as creating better conditions for circulation. Food helps, movement helps, sleep helps. Together they compound. Add a simple tracking habit. Note what you eat when you walk and any changes in energy or firmness. Small, consistent servings work best. For example, a small glass, 4-6 oz of pomegranate juice or a cup of diced watermelon, a handful of black grapes or 1 orange with breakfast. Favor whole fruit over large amounts of juice to keep fiber and control sugar. Pair fruit with a bit of protein or healthy fat, yogurt, nuts, to steady blood sugar and extend benefits. Be cautious if you have diabetes or take medications. Fruit and juice can affect blood sugar, and certain supplements or nitrates can interact with erectile medications. If you have heart disease, uncontrolled high blood pressure, or persistent erectile problems, see your clinician. Erectile changes can be an early signal of vascular issues that deserve assessment. Finally, don't expect perfection overnight. Celebrate small wins, stay consistent with simple habits, and reach out to a healthcare professional when needed. Combining sensible diet, movement, sleep, and medical guidance gives you the best chance of real, lasting improvement. This is not about a miracle overnight fix, but about small, reliable steps that respect the body's natural systems. Many men who felt resigned found renewed confidence by trying these fruits and simple habits. You're not too old to make a difference. Start with one fruit and one habit today. A helpful way to begin is to make the change tiny and measurable. Pick one fruit, say a small glass of pomegranate juice in the morning or a handful of black grapes as an afternoon snack, and set a goal for 2 weeks. Keep a simple note of how you feel, energy, mood, sleep, and any changes you notice in intimacy. Pair the fruit with a single habit, like a 20-minute walk after dinner or going to bed 30 minutes earlier. Small wins build momentum. Practical tips: freeze grapes for a cool treat, add watermelon to an evening snack, squeeze lemon in water to sip through the day, and mix pomegranate seeds into yogurt or oatmeal. Stay consistent and hydrate. Avoid heavy meals, smoking, and excess alcohol, which harm blood flow. If you have heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or take medications, especially nitrates, check with your doctor before making big dietary changes. If problems persist, see a clinician to rule out medical causes. Start small, track progress, and be patient. Steady habits add up to real, lasting change. Track simple measures like walking time, sleep hours, and mood. Note any changes in erections or desire. Celebrate small weekly gains, adjust gradually, and focus on steady, lasting progress rather than quick fixes. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you taking the time. Stay tuned for more information and practical tips related to circulation, energy, and intimacy. Subscribe and keep an eye out for upcoming videos so you don't miss what's next.